Did you know that in just 7 seconds, your brain makes decisions that can either transform your life or keep you stuck? Yes, 7 seconds is all it takes for your mind to decide whether you'll take action or stay in your comfort zone. This tiny window is where discipline begins or fails. In this video, you'll uncover what your brain is doing during those critical moments, what's holding you back, and how to flip the switch to take control. By the end, you'll have the tools to master your mind and unlock the discipline you've always wanted. Here's the hard truth. Your brain is wired to save energy. It's constantly looking for the easiest way out, avoiding discomfort whenever possible. This instinct is managed by your limbic system, part of your brain that craves immediate pleasure and avoids anything that feels like effort. Think about it. Every time you're lying in bed, debating whether to hit snooze or get up and start your day, that's the limbic system at work. It's telling you, stay comfortable. Rest a little more. You deserve it. But there's another part of your brain, the prefrontal cortex, that's responsible for rational thinking and long-term planning. This is where discipline lives. The problem: these two parts of your brain are constantly at war, and without a strategy, the limbic system wins every single time. That's why discipline feels so hard. It's not that you're weak, it's that your brain is simply following its default programming. But there's a catch: your brain doesn't make this switch instantly. It takes about 7 seconds for the limbic system to fully take control and flood your mind with excuses. These 7 seconds are crucial. They're a brief window where you can intercept the automatic response and choose action over avoidance. Here's where the game changes. In those 7 seconds, you have the power to override your brain's default settings. The key is to act before your limbic system has time to convince you to stop. Here are 3 powerful strategies to hack those 7 seconds and take control. 1. Countdown technique: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you feel resistance creeping in, start counting backward from 5. This interrupts the autopilot mode of your limbic system and shifts your focus to action. By the time you reach 1, move. Don't think, just act. 2. Visualize the outcome. In those critical seconds, picture the long-term reward of taking action. Imagine how you'll feel after completing the workout, acing the presentation, or sticking to your goal. This engages your prefrontal cortex and shifts the focus away from short-term comfort. 3. Break it down. Big tasks can overwhelm your brain, triggering procrastination. Instead, commit to the smallest possible action. Instead of saying, "I'll clean the whole house," say, "I'll clean this one corner." Starting small creates momentum and makes it easier to follow through. When you combine these strategies, you're essentially training your brain to default to discipline. The resistance doesn't stand a chance if you act before it has time to build. Let's talk about what's actually happening inside your brain when you push through resistance. When you choose discipline over comfort, your brain releases dopamine, the chemical of reward and motivation. But here's the trick. Dopamine isn't just released when you achieve a big goal. It's also released every time you complete a small action aligned with that goal. Every time you resist the urge to quit and follow through, you're strengthening the neural pathways associated with discipline. These pathways act like muscles. The more you use them, the stronger they get. Over time, this makes sticking to hard tasks feel almost automatic. But here's the flip side. Every time you give in to procrastination or take the easy way out, you're reinforcing a different set of pathways, the ones linked to avoidance. It's like training for the wrong team. The choice is simple. With every decision, you're either building discipline or feeding procrastination. The power to shape your brain is in your hands, or more accurately, in those 7 seconds. Here's the thing about those 7 seconds, they add up. One small decision might not seem like much, but over time, those decisions create your reality. Each yes to action builds momentum, while each no stalls your progress. Consistency isn't about perfection. It's about showing up again and again, even when you don't feel like it. Think about it. Great athletes, successful entrepreneurs, and artists don't rely on bursts of inspiration. They succeed because they commit to the small, disciplined actions that others avoid. Imagine this. Every time you make the hard choice, you're not just moving closer to your goals, you're transforming yourself into the kind of person who gets things done. It's like compound interest for your brain. Each disciplined choice builds on the last, leading to exponential growth. So when that moment of hesitation hits, remind yourself, this isn't just about today. It's about the weeks, months, and years of progress that one decision can unlock. Consistency is the bridge between where you are now and the person you want to become. So here's the challenge. The next time you feel resistance, whether it's getting out of bed, starting that project, or going to the gym, remember you have 7 seconds. Don't wait. Start the countdown 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and act before your mind can talk you out of it. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to take control of those 7 seconds. Today, I want you to pick one thing, just one, something you've been putting off. Use what you've learned here and do it right now. Then come back and share your experience in the comments. Let us know how it felt to win those 7 seconds. Remember, the way you feel about your life at the end of it all will come down to your ability to push through the hard moments. Success isn't about luck or talent. It's about mastering the small, disciplined decisions, one moment at a time. The choice is yours. Let those 7 seconds control you, or use them to take control of your life.